Hello everyone, welcome again to another episode of MDM Master Mindset. Just so you know, the MDM wardrobe department was not open today, so I'm just raw giving you the lot here just in my plain clothes, so please forgive me for not wearing the suit and tie. Just got my plain clothes on, but I'm still the same guy. Anyway, just to give you a little bit of a recap here, we started with our mindset and how we can have a positive mindset and a negative mindset, and how these lead to our choices, which could be good choices, or we could deem them as bad choices. Some of you out there might think that our choices are neither good nor bad, but we'll get into that just a little bit later. So we went down to our choices, where our choices could be based on our morals, our ethics, our internal belief and value system, and also the environment in which we have been brought up in our families, the friends we hang out with, the different environments that we expose ourselves to, could be making our choices for us. So now, once we have all these choices, which could be negative or positive, good or bad, we have a bunch of different choices we could make. And I gave you a list of a bunch of positive choices that I've incorporated into my lifestyle on the last episode. And we won't get into more of the negative ones, but I'm sure you can list off a few of the negative choices that we can make that will make us decide. When we have a list of choices, those are options for us. And when we make a decision to decide which way we're going to go, which choice we're going to make, that is almost when the rubber hits the road of when you decide to do something. You're in the actual action process, which is the next one. We won't get into there yet. We won't get ahead of ourselves, but we're in the deciding mode. What makes us decide to do something that might be positively good for us, or what makes us decide to do something that could be negatively detrimental or bad to us, which could lead to a positive result or a negative consequence, or what we might think is a mistake. But in reality, are there any mistakes? We won't get into that, but that's just kind of the options and the choices and the decisions we're facing with here. So when we decide to take a positive action, for example, getting up early in the morning, and then reading some positive material, listening to positive music, having an upbeat attitude, that will lead to certain results in your individual lifestyle, which has the ability to snowball or build momentum into your relationships, your financial aspect, and also your business development and your work. If you're an employee at a workplace, that'll snowball. All these positive qualities will snowball into these other activities that you have. Whereas when you decide to make different choices, say you're late getting up, then you're late having breakfast, then you're late in the car, then you're stressed driving, and you're getting angry and stressed, and then you get to work angry and stressed, so you treat your employees and customers not necessarily how you would like to, but that's how you feel. Those are the emotions that are attached to decisions that you make, whether they be what we might deem as right decisions, positive decisions, good decisions that are good for us, that will produce a positive result, or when we decide to have a negative mindset and we're presented with the good and bad choices, we make bad or negative choices. When we decide to do things that might be wrong and have negative consequences, we can flip that. When we decide to, I won't get into the factors. It's usually someone that will have a whole spiritual awakening, someone that has a near-death experience, or someone who's just had enough of the crap, enough of the bullshit, enough of the stuff that's been weighing on their shoulders and weighing them down, that they want to get rid of it, so they'll flip their lifestyle and start doing the things that are going to make them a little bit lighter and will bring positive results into their lifestyle. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. We move from how our mindset goes from a positive to a negative, and we want to be weighing more on this side of the fence, where we'll be thinking about the good choices we can make. It's not 100% here. Like, it could be 80, 20, 90, 10, but if you're thinking 80 or 90% of the time about the good things, making the good choices, and then deciding to do the good things, you're going to end up with good results. Where on the flip side of that, you know what those are. I don't have to tell you to do them, because I've done them throughout my whole entire lifestyle back in the past, and I've started doing this stuff over the last 10 years, and my lifestyle and my life has just flipped and changed into, like, it's unbelievable. I can't explain it. The only way I can explain it is when you go out there and do it and start implementing some of these things, these positive decisions from the choices that you are presented with in your life. Once you start doing them, you'll feel it, and then you want to go out and tell everybody about it. So thank you again for stopping by. I appreciate talking to you. Next episode will be next week, and then we'll get into the actions. Get into the actions that we can take that will lead to the positive results, that will lead to the negative consequences, and how we can flip those if we do make some wrong choices, which we all do. I still plan on making some wrong choices. They're going to happen. But then I can flip those wrong choices that could have a negative consequence, realize and be aware that I'm doing it, and flip it into a positive right away. We'll teach you how to do that. So thanks a lot for stopping by. Good night, good evening, good morning, wherever it is you are watching this movie, this video, this content. I'm giving you some good stuff here, some golden nuggets. You don't have to go panning for gold or go into the soil. Just have to watch the video. So we'll see you later. Have a good one. Great talking to you.